Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 32nd Annual Christmas Classic. We're here at Cerviana Park Racquetball and Fitness Club. My name's Sam Schultz. I'm joined in the booth by Jay Josie, our Commissioner TJ Mbamba. On the court before you today, we will have a round of 16 matchup. The number 3 seed out of Mexico, Mejia, will be taking on the number 19th seeded Valeria Centellas, representing Argentina. See on the court before you, Centellas on the court. Mahia walking in, black top, white bottom. Our referee for today's match, the arbitro principal, is Frederic Lambert out of Canada. Going over the rules and regulations with the players. Good pregame is crucial for all the matches played here. Lets the referees stay in control throughout the whole match. No line judges for this round of 16s. We will get them in the semis and finals. Centellas serving first. Confirms the referee is ready, and the slow but effective drive serve by Centellas. Mahia buries it back center of the court. Finds herself in the box. Both of these players very young. Mahia, the more successful one on tour. Centellas, the younger. Pummeled into the front right corner. 1 serving 0. Good serve and an ace by Mahia. Centellas, a face of disgust, but is not going to get the call overturned by Frederic. In our earlier round of 16 matchups, we did see Frederic Lambert take on Gabby Martinez. Gabby Martinez prevailed in that one 15-6, 15-1. That one's archived on our YouTube and Facebook pages if you'd like to go back and see that one after this match. She will be taking on the number 5 seeded Brenda Lime, who beat Lexi York 15-7, 15-5. The winner of this one will go on to face Jessica Parilla or Kaylani Lawrence. Kaylani hailing from Virginia. That's as close as you're going to get to a hometown advantage at this club. About a 3-hour drive to Virginia from here. Should I say to Norfolk, Virginia from here. (2-1). Mahia in the lead, now tied up 2-2. Mahia comfortable in this game against Centellas, has a very good head-to-head record against her. However, she doesn't want to find herself too comfortable. Still has to play smart racquetball to get out of it. That shot smart right there, forcing Centellas to shoot from 38+ feet. If your opponent can do that 15 times in a row, you give them a high five and you say good job. So far, not many can. Mahia's gonna shoot, skips it. Drive serve, Centellas, this time to the left-hand side. Mahia up top. Mahia tries to take something off of it, does, but Centellas ends up putting it away. Centellas, that long build up to a powerful drive and a poke into the front right is Mahia. Great serve right there by Mejia. Controlling center, forehand setup. Can't put it away though. Cute with the slice, it pays off for Mejia. Smart, maybe not. Effective, yes it is. All knotted up at 3. Drive serve short. There'd be a second serve. Great lob serve right there by Mahia. Forehand reverse pinch winner right there. Gets herself on top. Mejia, another lob, that time Centellas flirting with the encroachment line, and when Mejia flipped that ball back to Centellas, nailed her. That's why we have a rule, no striking the ball after play is over. Try to prevent injury players. That exact scenario. No warning or call from the referee on that one. Mahia gets herself back in the box after that exchange. Have Maryland Racquetball Hall of Famer Troy Wargon in the building. Stopped in during our last match. He's still here, currently watching Kaylani Lawrence and Jessica Perea on our secondary court. That one left off the back wall, a setup Mejia. Now doubling Centellas' score. Both of these players very animated. Mejia tends to be more vocal about it, as Centellas tends to keep it just with her expressions. That one short. Second serve upcoming Mejia. Changing the height, speed, and angle on that one. It pays off behind the back. Roll. 7 serving 3. Centellas questioning a timeout, and she will take one. We'll take one too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 1 minute here on LPRT Networks. Welcome back to the action on the court, ladies and gentlemen. Montse Mejia, the Mexican, up early in game 1 in this matchup, the round of 16s. She's up 8 serving 3. Great get right there by Centellas. Moans and groans from the crowd as they're impressed by that one. No points awarded though, just a side out. 3-6, a faster windup this time from Centellas, and she puts that one down the right-hand side. Good serve, and so good that Montse Mejia was unable to return it. That's an ace. Another serve. Montse wants a screen. She'll get it. High Nick lob. Mahia blasted off the back. Shooting is Centellas, and scooping right into the front wall was Mahia. Mahia gets herself back in the box. See if she can get herself some points here after the early timeout by Centellas. Proved to be effective so far. Good Z serve right there. Came off the back wall, but Centellas unable to put it away. Good serve right there by Mahia. Turns around, takes a forehand. Centellas the wrap, Mahia up top. Centellas shooting, puts it away. Nothing Mahia could have done on that last shot. Centellas simply put it where Mahia wasn't. Cute, and cute again. No one can put it away. See who comes out on top. Pokey Magoo, it's not the game of the racquetball. It's a great rally. Neither one of these women can put it away till Montse Mejia does down the left-hand side. Entertaining for the crowd, sloppy for the coaches. Mejia back in the box at 9, serving 5. Mejia set up front right, and she puts it down beautifully. That wide angle pass. Mejia sticking with that drive serve. It's been effective, hasn't necessarily given her aces. Tongue out for Mahia that time, trying to be like Mike, comes up just short. Shortcomings for Mejia allow Centellas back in the box. Centellas shooting. Mejia shooting. Who can put it away? And it's finally Mahia in the front left corner. Ten serving 5. Mahia gonna stick with that drive serve. It's been giving her some weak returns, allowing her to control center court. In that case, it gives her an ace. She is not out of aces. Hits it right back to Centellas, who hits it right back to Mahia, and Mahia finally punishes her for it. It'll be a timeout for Valeria Centellas. We'll take 1-2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 2 minutes, or 1 minute, here on the LPRT network.
I'm Carla Munoz, and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
As the action resumes on the court, Mejia out to the lead in game one, not looking at slowing down. Good get behind the back, flicks it up, somehow makes the front wall. Mahia telling Centellas where to hit it. Centellas does not oblige. Timeout, gets the side out for Centellas, but can she do anything with it? Mahia, cross-court winner. Mahia, serve off the back wall. When these two athletes' serves get going, they can be lethal. So far, minimal aces. That one called short by Frederic Lambert. But minimal aces, balls off the back wall. I expect in game two both of these athletes to clean up their service games tremendously, force the returner into more of a defensive position. Skip ball right there. Mejia up big, however. Able to afford a couple of those. That slow looping drive serve by Centellas. Went away from it halfway through game number one. Now she's back to it. That's how she started the very first serve of this game. Mahia at 12, been at 12 since the timeout by Centellas. Good serve, but once again left off the back wall. Unforced error, but yet counts in the ace column for Mahia. Centellas doesn't put it down the right side, but rolls it so it doesn't matter that it went right to Mahia. 6 serving 13. We'll see if Centellas can gain any momentum going into game number two. Great serve right there, controlling center court, but gives it up to the veteran in the court, Mahia. And she makes Centellas pay. Crack ace, a thumbs up. No words, no fist pump. She lets the ball do the talking. And if she gets one more of those, it'll be all but over in this first game for Centellas. That one coming up short. Looks up, goes up. High nick lob. Fails to nick, and Centellas makes her pay. Mahia here on that court microphone even saying nick. Just missed that simple lob. Great serve right there from Centellas, an ace. Both of these players starting to clean up their drive serves here in the late stages of game number one. See if Centellas keeps going to the right-hand side. She does. And a good ball right there from Montse Mejia. It'll be game point opportunity number 2 for Mejia. Set up off the back wall, Mejia. Crazy ball around the world. Mejia tries to cut it off. Couple of screams from the crowd in agony as they wanted to see that shot be good. Just came up short. Still no timeout from Mahia yet. No need either. She has a comfortable 7-point lead over Centellas. Good nick lob there from Centellas, and a ceiling ball that hits nothing but air. Definitely didn't hit the ceiling, but Centellas could not make her pay. Drive serve, Mahia off the back wall. Centellas leaves it up front. Little tap. What's the call? It looks like she might have cleared. She didn't. And the crowd groans and rolls in agony. Half of them wanted the avoidable. Half of them wanted it to be over. Another short serve by Mejia. She's trying to be perfect when she just has to be good. Another high lob serve that failed to nick that side wall. This one catches it, catches way too much of it. Centellas up front, Mahia, great hands in the front of the court. And Centellas cracks it, front right part of the court. Lives to see another rally. Centellas wrapping. Centellas now off the back wall, puts it down the right side. There is life left in the young woman representing Argentina, Valeria Centellas. 8 servientes 14. Segundo servicio. Centellas, that high nick lob. She's shooting, leaves it off the back wall for Mejia. Centellas, the good dig, and Mejia puts it where Centellas cannot return it. Mejia now. Can the 5th time be a charm? Up top goes Centellas. Montse shooting. Centellas leaves it up. And with no feet on the ground, Mejia tries to be cute with it. It doesn't pay off. Centellas escapes a 5th game point attempt by Mejia. Lives to see another. Call's going to be a short serve. Our referee in charge of this match is Frederic Lambert. We saw her play the last match on this court. Gabby Martinez, the winner of that one. We will see her play later on in doubles. Montse Mejia now for a 6th time. Trying to get it done, trying to close out game 1. The energy expended just trying to do that has been monumental. See if it ends up costing her in the long run. For now, Centellas staying alive like the Bee Gees. Let's see if she can only stay alive, but if she will survive in order to come back in this first game. Another high lob. This one doesn't nick either, but Centellas puts it away. No timeout coming from Mejia. I don't think we'll see one either. Mejia, not the athlete who likes to call a lot of timeouts. She likes to let it ride, likes to live on the edge. Maybe she should move to Vegas instead of Mexico. This one, shooting for Mejia. Out of the reach of Mejia right there. Still no timeout coming. Centellas now in double digits. Mejia's been at 14 since Centellas has had 6. Centellas, slow looping drive, great hands to put it into the front court. Mahia slicing and dicing like a skilled chef in a 5-star restaurant. With all those skills, she's still been unable to capitalize. This game point number 7. Mejia off the back wall, shooting. Centellas not going down easy. And Mejia unable to get it. The frustration growing. Playing her country's national sport of soccer with the ball instead of hitting it with the racket as it's designated to be. Centellas, slow looping drive. It's been effective. High lob, this one nicking. Uber aggression by Montse Mejia, that time paying off. From 7 to 8 we go. Eight game point opportunities. Centellas maybe should have held up on that one. Gotten a replay, maybe an avoidable. She did not. We will go to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Centellas gathering the momentum towards the end of game number 1, but Montse Mejia takes it 15-10. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the LPRT network.
The National Masters Racquetball Association. We are the world's premier adult racquetball organization for racket warriors 40 years of age and older. All round robin tournaments, where sportsmanship is paramount. Matches every day of the tournament, no more one and done events. Competitive age groups, all skill levels welcome. Social, friendly, and engaging. Professionally organized and run. Awards banquet every tournament. Get involved today. Join us online or on Facebook.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. During this intermission in between games 1 and 2, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors: Gearbox, ProKennex, the National Masters Racquetball Association, String Theory, Solomon Racket and Sports, and Head Racquetball. All the proceeds from this tournament, the pros and the amateurs, will go to the Frontline Family Foundations. The proceeds that go to them provide veterans and first responders grants for necessary medical treatment that they may not be able to get otherwise. Thank you to all of those who donate and all of those who participate in this 32nd annual Christmas Classic. Now back to the action on the court. Centellas in the box. See if she can build on the momentum she had towards the end of game number 1. She was on a roll. (1-0) on the scoreboard so far here. Centellas up. Another great serve. Players really starting to dial in these drive serves. And a Condor-esque reach right there by Mahia. Doing the splits to get that ball back to the front wall with great effectiveness and out of the reach of Centellas. Again, the big looping get, and again by Mahia. The athleticism of Mahia on full display, but athleticism cannot make up for great shot execution by Valeria Centellas. That serve short from Centellas. High Nick lob. Mejia stepping up to cut it off. Centellas wants a replay. She'll get one. Mahia not too happy with the call, but also not going to argue all that much. Centellas 1, Mahia 0 points in game 2. However, Mahia 1, Centellas 0 as far as games go in the match. Centellas that time hitting the back wall before the ball. Centellas jumping left, Mahia going right. That's a recipe for an ace on Mahia's behalf. Would have been a tough serve to get back either way. That ball short. High Nick lob. Hits the side wall. Centellas all over it. But it didn't matter. The speed of Mahia got back to center court and was able to make up for the error of hitting it straight back to her opponent. Drive serve, Mahia, another crack on the right-hand side. A duck from Mahia, but it was never needed because the goose never came. 3-1 Mahia over Centellas. That one short. Centellas wanted it to be good as her return was unreturnable. Great shot right there by Valeria Centellas, controlling center court. Gets herself back in the box at 1, serving 3. Off the back wall had to go Mahia. Up top, Centellas. Mahia shooting, Centellas shooting. That ball took a funny bounce in the crack of the front left corner. Not staying tried and true, and it ended up benefiting Centellas. Short serve, second serve upcoming. Centellas got her points in this second game by way of the rally. Mahia by way of the ace. All but one of them have come by way of ace for Mahia. And all of Centellas' points here in the second game have come by way of the rally. Short serve right there. Second serve upcoming. Surely not to be an ace for Mahia as Centellas goes up top. Mahia shooting, crosses up Centellas, and she cannot catch up to it. 4 serving 2. Mahia's doubling Centellas' points here in game 2 so far. Drive serve, once again short. Mahia maybe trying to be a little bit too perfect where she just needs to be good. She has the hand speed, she has the power. But when she tries to be perfect, that's when she gets into hot water. Right there, great rally by Mahia. See if Centellas can take her off her game, make her move, make her shoot from 38 plus feet. That's the recipe for success for Centellas. She just has to get Mahia out of center court. That's easier said than done with the wingspan and quickness that Mahia possesses. Great serve, Centellas staying in center court. That one wide, but not wide enough off Centellas' racket, and it allowed Mahia to get it back to the front wall and get herself back in the box. Short serve by Mahia. High lob, nick off the left side. Centellas cuts it off. And a good scoop right there by Centellas. A thumbs up from Frederic Lambert. A look to the crowd by Mejia, but no one can disprove that Centellas got it. And with no line judges, no appeal will come. Centellas shooting down the right-hand side. Wasn't clean, but didn't have to be, as she had Mahia guessing all which way. Z serve chalked up short, but Centellas still able to control center, leading to back-to-back points. 4 serving 5. Was a good deceptive serve, however, ended up just a little bit short as that ball caught the tail end of the line on the right-hand side. Second serve now coming from Centellas. She's going to change it up. Backhand, high lob, Z. Mahia doesn't cut it off. She shoots, and to no avail. If Centellas can keep her shooting right there, I think she'll be very happy. Daring Mahia to shoot that ball from 37 feet. See if Mahia cuts this one off. She does. Tries to punish it into the corner off the back wall. Centellas gonna shoot and just skips it in. 5-5, all knotted up. A third of the way through game number 2. Mahia able to get that one. Centellas shooting off the side wall. Mahia took something off of it, takes something off of it again. They both want hinders. And I know we're able to hear Montse Mejia. Not sure if you're able to hear the referee, but all that she was saying is, if I don't call it play, you do not call the hinders, I do. At the end of the day, it was ruled a replay by our head official, Frederic Lambert. And a good cross-court shot right there by Montse Mejia. Another good Z serve, but that one comes off the back wall just enough for Centellas. The one prior, Centellas had to scoop as that ball came parallel to the back wall. That one hit the back wall and allowed her enough room to swing through. Good serve, better return. Montse Mejia, soft hands. It doesn't matter how far away she is from that front wall. A 1-point lead in game 2. She also has a 1-game lead over Valeria Centellas. Z serve hits the back wall again and just skips in. Centellas has the whole court to shoot. She does it well. Had Montse Mejia boxed out like Dennis Rodman playing basketball for the Bulls. Centellas now in the box, 5 serving 7. See if she can hit this high lob backhand Z where Mahia can't cut it off. Mahia steps up, cut it off. Centellas and Mahia jockeying for center court position. Mejia unable to track that one down, and it will award Centellas point number 6 here in game 2. Drive Z, that one did chalk up off the back wall, but not quite enough for Mejia to get a full racket on it. Causes it to go on the ground. Ace serve for Centellas. We're all square. 7 apiece. We were at 5s, now we're at 7. Strap into your seats. It's going to be a bumpy ride to the finish. Do we think that we will see a tiebreaker? Do we think that we will see Montse Mejia win it in 2? Put your predictions in the LPRT chat box. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, love to know what you think of these two women squaring off. Slice and dice into the front left corner. That ball died off Centellas' racket. Gets her back in the box. Centellas to the left. Once again, that ball just keeps finding the left-hand side wall. That's been the death of that serve for Centellas, as Mejia is able to get behind it time and time again. That one step up, shooting beautifully, was Centellas. The exchange of flurries right there, very short rallies, leading to no points scored for either woman. Centellas going forward. And now up top. Mejia's going to shoot down the line. Centellas athletic to get that one, and that one as well. Mejia, a yell of frustration. A face of disappointment. And looking at her racket, which we all know, it was not its fault. 9 serving 7, 2-point lead for Centellas. Can Mejia track it down? She does. She tracks it again. Now Centellas' turn to track it down. She does, and she punishes Mejia for not putting it away. 10-7 now. Centellas, a 3-point lead over Mejia. Still no timeout coming from Mejia. Mejia off the back wall. Centellas tries to dig it, but can't quite get it. Mejia finds herself back in the box, but now down 3. We were all knotted at 5s, then 7. Centellas has since jumped out to a 3-point lead. See if Mejia can counterpunch Centellas. Get it all squared up at 7s here. Off the back wall. Centellas is forced to go. Good dig by Centellas, but Mejia just puts it far enough out of the reach of Centellas. Mejia with authority that time on the right-hand side of the court. 9-10 timeout Centellas. We'll take 1-2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have more exciting action from the 32nd annual Christmas Classic here at Cerverna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club when we return.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr., with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 32nd annual Christmas Classic. Centellas took that timeout and immediately got a side out at a blistering pace. That Z serve just gave Mejia enough room to shoot, but Centellas able to pick it up. That one does come off the back wall. Mahia shooting. Centellas tracking it well, but leaves it off the back wall. Great pickup by Centellas. Mahia going to try to punish her, and she does just that. Mahia wants to end this one in 2, but it's going to take a comeback here as she's down 9-11 in game 2. Lob up top. Centellas forced to go up top. That one's going to chalk up. And Mahia puts it away beautifully down that left-hand side. Once upon a time, we were at 5s. Then we were at 7s. Then it was 9-10. Now it's 10-11. All square now, 11 apiece in game 2. 11 servientes 11. Jumping left, ball going right. Centellas caught off guard, an ace by Mahia. Is that what she needed to get over the hump? The speed bump of Valeria Centellas, the only person standing in her way of the quarterfinals. This may be the upset of the season if Centellas can pull it out, but she has a lot of work to do before we flirt with that. Good Z serve, leaves it off the back wall though, and Mahia, the pro that she is, takes it down. Centellas confirming the score, and another timeout for Centellas. That's her second. We're going to keep it here during this timeout and thank some of our tournament and tour sponsors: Frank Hotels, KWM Gutterman, Team Dovetail, FSU Coach, 3 Wall Ball, Jason Young, Adil Cork, Frank McCabe, Simmons & Simmons, Sandy Stevens, Conrad Merseco, Racquetball Revival, RCN and Associates. I'd like to thank all the LPRT crew who's here in attendance. Jay Josie, our broadcast director. TJ Bamba, our commissioner. We also have Maria Patz and Christina Amaya, our social media team, working tirelessly to collect photos and videos. You can see those posted on our social media. Go follow us, give us a like, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, at LPRT on all of those. You can also check out our schedule for upcoming events at LPRT.com. You can register for our events, see where we're going to be next. It's the 32nd annual Christmas Classic. Our presenting sponsor for this event, AGE Solutions, and Purple Pen, or Pen Purple, is the official ball of these LPRT season. Back to the action on the court. Mahia drives Z, Almost gets clipped by that ball. Centellas making it work around her opponent, Mejia. She knew she had enough room to shoot it, although we may not have. Give you an update on the game next door. We have Kehlani Lawrence and Jessica Parilla. Parilla took game 1, and it's tied up 5-5 here in game number 2. Back to the action on the court, all knotted at 12. That ball looked like it popped up. No argument from Mahia. Only argument came during the last rally. She won the screen serve. Centellas jumping and dodging out of the way of Mejia's forehand like they were playing dodgeball back in middle school. She did get out of the way, but she was unable to retrieve the ball. Good pickup right there from Centellas. Mahia punishes it front left corner. 13-13 from 5-5 to 7-7. 11-11 and now all 13s. It's been tight here through the second game. Up top goes Centellas to the forehand of Mahia. Mahia unable to pick that one up. If she did, it didn't make the front wall. We'll see Mahia later on today on this court. We have 2 more singles matches after this, followed by 2 doubles to round out the evening. Centellas straight in backhand lob this time. It's a good one. Set up, Centellas goes up top. Shooting is Mahia. Jumping, pushing, punching that ball into the front corner is Mahia. Short serve right there. High nick lob to the backhand of Centellas. Forehand of Mahia. Centellas picks it up, but unable to get it back to the front wall. This is match point number 1 for Montse Mejia. It took her 8 game points in game 1. With her racket up, it'll be second serve. Mejia never checked the receiver. Second serve, high lob, nick. Centellas goes up top. I'm sure Mejia will be aggressive. Mejia wants her forehand, takes it. Backhand of Centellas. Now in the front court, Mejia picks it up. Centellas down the right-hand side, and Mejia not able to get it back. Gets some applause from the crowd for the grit of Centellas. After this match at 4 p.m. or 15 minutes after, which is what it looks like it will be at this point in time, we will have Paola Longoria and Maria Pats. Following that match, we will have Maria Jose Vargas and Erica Mania, followed by our 2 doubles matches at 6 and 7 p.m. to round out the evening. To stay up to date on all of our events, visit us at LPRT.com or visit any of our social media pages. That one just skipped in. It's knotted up at 14. You couldn't ask for anything better. 14-14, game 2. A couple of young guns here. One established on tour. The other trying to make a bigger name for herself than it already is. Centellas can start that momentum right here. Second serve. High lob. Mejia steps in, pumps herself up, puts it down the left-hand side, out of the reach of Centellas. It's match point opportunity number 2. Parilla and Lawrence still going on our secondary court. Centellas nails her but walking to the front court, and she wants it. She wants it bad. Frederique Lambert, it hurts her to make the call, but it's a side out is the call. She deems it straight in, and now we'll see if Mejia blows up. She doesn't, keeps her cool for now. Mahia now complaining, and we'll see with just how much Frederique puts up with that. She closes the door pretty quickly. Centellas, game point opportunity number 2 here. Short serve. See what she chooses to do with the second. Will it be a Z? Will it be straight in? Switches around to the forehand. High lob. Centellas wants it, shoots, leaves it off the back wall. Can she track it? She does. Mahia shooting off the back wall. Centellas down the right side, tracks it around the back of the wall. Great pickup by Mahia. And Centellas just unable to put that one away. We'll see a replay of that rally right there. It's a side out. Mahia, match point opportunity number 3 now. As that ball just skipped in as Centellas was trying to flat roll it. Great serve. And a skipped in return by Centellas. Pleasantries exchanged by Mahia and Centellas. Montse Mejia advances to the quarterfinals. She will face the winner of Jessica Perea and Keilani Lawrence, 15-10, 15-14 over Valeria Centellas representing Argentina. It was a great battle by Centellas. Give her all the credit in the world for this one. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. In just 15 minutes, we will have the number 2 seed in the tournament, Paola Longoria versus Maria Pats. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in 2 minutes. The LPRT Network.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.